Here are 3 tips students can take to work on improving their short constructed response answers for the new STAAR test. Angela here from Custom Classroom, helping make test prep simple. The first tip is know the rubric. I added a link in the description, and I recommend you reading over sample rubrics so you can see what the graders are looking for. So basically, it's worth 2 points, all of your answers on the short constructed response. And these are based on your organization and development of ideas. There are no points for conventions, which is like spelling, capitalization, punctuation, and grammar. So an example of what might be being looked for in the short constructed response is 2 points for basically a response that is addressing the main question as well as including a piece of supporting evidence. And you're going to only get 1 point or partial credit if one of these pieces is missing, and no points if either are missing or you're just off the mark on the answer and you're not based on the text. So the second tip I have for you is to read samples. So also I included a link in the description from TEA student samples, and it really helps to read over what some of the examples are. So for example here, on this prompt, what is the author's main message in the article? Support your answer with evidence from the article. Here's an example of what a 0 looks like versus a 2. So the 0 says, what I think is his main message is that you can try to follow your dreams and to keep trying no matter what. So here they appear to be like answering the question, but really they're completely off the mark and their answer has nothing to do with the text. Here's an example of a 2 where it says, I think the main message is that it takes a lot of hard work and training to become part of the ISS, mission prep being about 2 years before liftoff. So here you can see it's not perfect. There's some errors, but they've restated the question and also addressed the answer, specifically what they're looking for. So tip 3 here, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail. Here you want to have a plan. And so one example plan might be to use the RAP strategy, RAPP. There are many other great ones out there, but I would have a plan, whether it's something your teacher has specifically taught you, or if you're looking for a plan, you might want to try this one. So first is to make sure you've restated the question. Like in this example of a 2, they start to restate what the main message is. Next is to answer the question clearly by stating the idea. So here, specific answer is that it takes a lot of hard work and training to become a part of this program. And the next step is to clearly explain how the evidence proves your idea. So you're trying to prove your idea with specific text evidence. So here you can see mission prep begins about 2 years before liftoff. So this is an exact quote from the text that supports why this answer is correct. There's a lot of hard work. And the final step is to proofread and edit your answer. Now you might be thinking, well, there's no points for grammar and mechanics, but you need to remember that the test grader needs to understand what you're trying to say. So if your answer is short and riddled with tons of errors, it might impact their ability to understand what you're trying to say. So always still go back and proofread, even on the short constructed response. So if you're looking for more ideas and help on the new STAAR test, check out some of my other videos to learn more and get yourself more prepared.